Yo, I've just seen Celebrity Traitors UK, the final episode, and yo, hands down, some of the best television I've seen in ages. Like, what? Yo, we have to talk about it. We have to unpack it, man. We have to talk about Alan and Kat and the Faithfuls and everything that went down. I'm so grateful you're here with me, man. Give me a fist bump real quick. I appreciate you, man. All right, let's go.
Welcome to Celebrity Traitors. A lot of recaps. This one is the greatest. Long time coming, now the wait is over. Call off the search. I've been putting in the work with Claudia. Yo, I got it out of the mud. Now I'm digging in the dirt. It's a Charlotte church. Got the word on my shoulders. My back hurts. So I kick back with Cat Burns. I've been going hard with Alan Carr. It's heating up. I'm with Celia, with Claire Bowden. We eat it up. We take it back and we speed it up. Long time coming, now the wait is over. Joe Marler, David Olasoga, Joe Wilkinson. Yeah, he feels us in. Yeah, I'm doing the most with Jonathan Ross. I speak my truth. Yeah, I'm not afraid. Kate Garraway, got Paloma Faith. Come join the clique. We got Nico, Nick, Muhammad is bumping. Got Lucy Bowman, Mark Boner. It's a vibe on God. Got Ruth God. Got Stephen Fry. Come enjoy the ride. Got Tamika Empson and Tom Daly. We going crazy. Celebrity Traitors.
Alright, so no one got taken out last night. So during the breakfast, the final breakfast for the celebrities, Nick is the first one in the room. He's reflecting on his journey so far, and he's 100% convinced that Kat is a traitor. Kat Burns rocks up next, and she's thrilled to be in the final, man. She's made a lot of friends, and the whole experience has helped her come out of her shell a bit more, you know what I'm saying? And the fact that she's made it into the final as a traitor is insane. Big up, Kat, man. bro. Alan rocks up, second traitor, and he's also looking back on his journey, you know what I'm saying? On how he went from being a nervous wreck to taking out Paloma, Celia, and them in plain sight. Joe Marler rocks up, and he's also convinced that Kat is a traitor, but he also suspects Alan. So Joe's cracked the code. Joe's figured it out, gang. You know what I'm saying? Joe is ready. He's locked in. Later, he has some alone time with Nick, and he tries to convince him, you know what I'm saying? He's like, yo, we've got to find a way to get rid of Alan and Kat. But Nick is not 100% sold on the fact that Alan is a traitor. He's low-key suspicious of Joe himself. He's like, yo, maybe I'm being played here. I don't know, man. Like, he's locked in on Kat, but he's just not sure about Joe. You know what I'm saying? He's like, you know, looking at Joe sideways like, I don't know, bro. You might be the traitor. You feel me? All right, boom. So the big challenge sees them get on this train. There's a bomb on the train, man. They have to go through the carriages, unlock boxes, collect the money before the time runs out. It's crazy. In this one carriage, there's boxes with combination locks on them. You know what I'm saying? There's portraits of the Faithfuls who've been popped. They're trying to figure out how to unlock them. Like, yo, is it their names? You know what I'm saying? They're like, all right, let's put Celia's name in. And they're like, wait, there's no C. And they're like playing around with it, trying to figure out the combination, and then they notice, right, that the portraits have little holes on them, you know what I'm saying? So they're like, wait a minute, it says R.I.P. on there, you know what I'm saying? Not R.I.P., but maybe it's RIP. Like, let's rip the portraits. They rip them up, and they find the combinations hidden behind them. Boom, onto the next carriage. There's portraits in there too. And this time, the code is them figuring out how many votes the peeps had received previously. In the final carriage, they're rocking with crates and barrels with like black sand, gunpowder stuff. And they're digging through it, you know what I'm saying? They find the keys, the train stops. There's like 30 seconds left. Claudia's like, run to me, run. They're running with the bags of money, and the explosion goes off behind them. It's super epic, like some 90s movies type stuff, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. The explosion is behind them, like, you know what I'm saying? It's dope. They're like running in slow motion. They get back to the crib. Alan's thinking him and Kat should stick with Joe because Joe trusts them, and the three of them could go for Nick and David. But of course, we know that Joe thinks it's both of them. Hey, shout out to Joe, man, because he's playing the game like a beast. He's telling Alan and Kat, like, look, the three of us should go for David. You know what I'm saying? Because his plan is to pull the rug on him on the last second. Like, he's playing it like a beast. Nick and David have a chat. David's trying to convince Nick, like, look, bro, I am a faithful. Let's go for Kat. So Joe is thinking, look, he's going to have the deciding vote. And either side with Alan and Kat, go for David, or side with David and Nick and go for Kat. So they're at the round table. They're throwing accusations at each other. David's like, Joe, bro, you have such amazing comedic timing, deadpan vibes, and I think you'd make a brilliant traitor. Joe hasn't been called out like this before, and he kind of stumbles a bit, like he wasn't ready. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, if I was at that round table, I'd probably be like, yo, it's Joe. Figured it out. It's Joe. Alan accuses David. Nick accuses Kat. Everybody's suspicious of everybody. It's tense. Claudia's like, the time for talking is over. Let's get those votes popping. Kat votes for David. David goes for Kat. Alan goes. Kat goes for David. Joe does have the deciding vote. Like, what? Okay, so he goes for Kat. What? He's like, yo, I'm sorry, Kat. I had to do it. Alright, so Kat's been banished, okay? She leaves the game and she doesn't have to reveal if she's a traitor or not. Hey, let's just take a second and salute Kat, because she played this game, bro. She made it to the final, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, Kat, man. You did your thing. David's convinced that they made the right decision. Nick's also convinced. Joe messed up, though, because, he said sorry, you know what I'm saying? And, like, Nick picks up on that and he's like, yo, that's suspicious. Why you sorry, bro? The only reason you'd be sorry is if you was kicking out another traitor and you're a traitor. So you threw your fellow traitor under the bus. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what Nick's thinking. Going into the final showdown, Claudia sits down with the celebrities like, yo, how y'all feeling? Joe's like, look, I'm going into this with Alan on my mind. He's 100% a traitor. Nick's like, yo, I was going to side with Joe, but when he voted for Kat and said sorry, it kind of had me second guessing. David's playing it close to his chest. He's a wild card. I don't know what he's gonna do. He's like, I'm just gonna go with my gut. Alan's like, yo, I'm feeling super vulnerable out here. I'm the last traitor standing. There's a target on my back. It's crazy. Boom. Final showdown. It is epic, man. They each get to decide if they want to end the game right there or they want to banish someone. Everybody votes. Claudia throws their little voting in the middle into the fire thing, and it turns red. Harry Potter, Goblet of Fire type vibes. All of them want to banish somebody. Alan's a beast. He goes, yo, I want to banish somebody. I got some unfinished business with Joe. All of them want to banish somebody. Alan's a beast. He goes, yo, I want to banish somebody. I've got some unfinished business with Joe. Because outside, me, him, and Kat all agreed to vote for David. And last minute, he just switched up. And that's made me hella suspicious. I'm thinking Joe might be a traitor. Yo, that's masterful playing. Because that's planted a seed in David and Nick, fueling their suspicions. So now it's voting time. Alan's going for Joe, obviously. Joe's going for Alan. Now it's David's turn. David has gone for Joe. Yeah, he's gone for Joe, bro. Like, what? I was screaming watching this, man. Joe's face, man. He's confused, like, what? But he's thinking, yo, at least I have Nick, you know what I'm saying? It's Nick's turn. Nick has voted for Joe Marler. What? What? Yo! Yo! Claudia's like, Joe, you've played a brilliant game, but you've received the most votes, so you've gotta leave the castle. You gotta bounce, bro. Joe's shocked, man. He feels betrayed. He didn't see it coming. So now they're like, end the game or banish somebody, all right? They throw Alan's thing in, poof, it goes green. You know what I'm saying? He wants to end the game. They throw David's thing in, green. He's like, I never thought Alan was a traitor. And after hearing what Nick said about Joe, I trust Nick. All three of us are faithfuls. They throw in Nick's thing. Green! He wants to end the game! Hey, yo! Alan's done it, bro! Yo, I had my doubts when he got picked. I ain't gonna lie to you, know what I'm saying? When he got picked as a traitor, I was like, it's gonna make amazing TV, but he's getting busted with a quickness. But yo, here we are! Claudia's like, reveal where you stand. Are you a traitor or a faithful? Nick's like, I am, and I've always been a faithful. Boom! David's like, yo, I've said it from the start. I'm a faithful. And then it's Alan's turn, bro. Alan's like, I am and always have been a traitor. Bro, Nick's floored. David's like, no. Alan's crying like, yo, it's been tearing me apart, man. He is crying. He feels guilty. David and Nick hug him. They're like, yo, it's all good, man. That's the game. You played a brilliant game. David and Nick leave the crib. Claudia hugs Alan like, yo, you did it. That's over 80 grand for your charity, man. And he's giving them money to a charity that helps out kids with cancer. So it's all good, man. And yo, I think that's what makes this finale so beautiful. Because in other reality TV shows, when there's a cash prize, you always have that one guy who needs the money. He's like, yo, I'm struggling. I'm in the trenches. And winning this will change my life. You know, and then there's some other dude who's like, if I win this, I'll go on vacation. So you end up rooting for the guy who needs the money. But with this, it's like, it's for charity. It means so much more. And the celebrities they picked, man, they just seemed like genuine people. Alan's reaction, man, seeing how much it was weighing on him, and the other guys being so understanding and loving, it was just beautiful, man. It was just so wholesome to watch. Joe's outside, he links up with Kat, and she tells him, you were right, bro, I was a traitor. And he's like, yo. They're both cracking up. Nick and David join him and they're like, yo, Joe, sorry, man, you were right. They hug. Nick's like, I love you. Joe's like, I love you too, mate. Claudia rocks up with Alan. They all raise a glass to Alan. You know what I'm saying? It is so wholesome. They're busting jokes. They're vibing. Yo, listen. That's one of the best finales I have seen, man. That was just amazing. Yo, it's been a journey, man. I really enjoyed every episode. And this was the perfect finale. Thank you guys so much for being with me throughout the season. Please give the video a like. It's light work for you know what I'm saying? Just one little click, but it's game changing for me and the growth of the channel. We're also doing up other shows, man. We got Married at First Sight Australia, Married at First Sight UK. We also got Golden Bachelor, you know what I'm saying? Check them out when you get a minute. And please subscribe, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll see you again with more recaps and vibes. And until then, you take care of yourself, fam, because I love you.